What beliefs about aging and movement do you most want to change?
Oh, yeah. Trevor, these are great questions. Like, I love that question. Oh my God. It makes me want to,
I get genuinely enthused.
I can tell. I can tell. So, what about aging in the aging body? Do I want to see the mind shift around that? Or I think that this idea of getting old means, or getting older means we no longer have access to our body and maybe more intense physical movements. It's so not true. We, you know, I come across so many people in my teaching who are in their 80s and 90s who are doing handstands, headstands, moving their spine in all kinds of ways, doing back bends and wheels. And these aren't people who've been doing it forever. They've at some point, maybe in their 50s or 60s, have decided, you know what, I need to do this if I want to create longevity for healthy movement in my body. And so I think we need to, as individuals getting older, we need to stop making excuses why we can't do stuff. Um, why are we limiting ourselves? Can we, and I'm not saying, go lift heavy weights or do anything overly aggressive, but in basic functional movement, a lot of times we're like, oh, I can't bend over because that I threw my back once or whatever, that I'm too old. I won't be able to get back up. Some people have said I've worked with, and I'm kind of like, my brain is going all over the place, but I worked with the visually impaired at one point, and there was a gentleman who would do the practice. It was a yoga class full of visually impaired individuals, and this gentleman would sit in a chair, and everyone else was on the ground. So I was teaching this mat class and trying to navigate his needs too in the chair. And I said to him, I said, one day we're gonna get you on the ground. And he was like, no, you won't, because I will not come up. I said, oh yes, you will, because you have the chair. You can have the chair beside you. You can use it to go down, go up, whatever you need. And sure enough, after a few months, he started doing yoga on the ground. And this man was blind, and he started developing that trust. And he was an older gentleman too. He was, I believe, in his 60s, close to 70. And it's so remarkable to see what people are capable of if you give them the space to explore it. And it might take time,
Mm.
but that's the part of this practice. It's not a quick fix. It's not, it's not going to happen overnight. It takes patience, dedication, devotion, going, even if I say, like, you have a personal trainer or a private yoga person or whatever you do once a week. um you can't just expect to go once a week and see changes. You need to do all the things in between. If you see a physiotherapist, for example, or if you see me and I say, "Hey, why don't you every day for 15 minutes lie on the ground and just do this breathing?" That's it. Just add that into your day. Try to do it every day if you can. If it's only a few days, that's okay. But then if you come to me the next week and you're like, I didn't do my homework, I'm like, that's okay. That it's not on me. It's on you. Like, this is for you. You're doing it for yourself. So you need to decide if you want to, you know, um, experience those shifts and transformations. So in that, really devoting yourself to that time and space, to explore and listen. No matter how old you are, you can shift your perspective and you can shift the way you move.